For this week's video, we are going to answer a question that has been asked a lot on this channel, and that is, what are some of the top systems / things that you do to help simplify your business, your real estate business? So that is what we're going to share today. But first, if you are new here, welcome. My name's Mariah, and my husband Spencer and I are a top producing husband and wife real estate team here in Oregon. We come on here every single week with new videos, so if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell. And if you're a realtor outside of the state of Oregon and you have a client relocating to Oregon, send them our way. We would love to give you a referral fee. Okay, so let's just adjust my camera here. It is so shaky. The first thing that I started doing that has really helped simplify my business is I have all my leads coming to me the same way. So what I mean by that is when I film a marketing video, which is where we get our clients from at this point in our business, when I film a marketing video, I used to say something to the effect of, call me, email me, text me, whatever you prefer, whatever's easiest for you. And I would just be getting random calls out of nowhere, texts, emails here and there. Like, everything was just not very organized. It was very hard to keep track of everybody that came in, and it really just was not the best way to handle my leads coming in. So what I started doing, and this is something that has really helped simplify my business, is in our marketing videos now, when I do a call to action, I'll say something like, the best way to reach us is to shoot us an email or reach out through our website. And if they reach out through our website, then they're gonna basically be emailing us the same way. It'll come to us the same way as if they would have emailed us. That is something that has simplified our business so much. Just having everyone come in to one place and keeping track of all of them has been so much easier. And I wish I would have done that sooner. The next thing I do to simplify my business / system that I use for my business is when my buyers come through my email inbox, I handle all of them the same way. So I have a formula, a system, if you will, for the next steps. And the next steps always look the same. Their reply, it's gonna look a little bit different from person to person, obviously. My reply to their email is going to include something to the effect of, the next step is going to be having a buyer consultation. Does this day or this day work best for you? So basically, I'm not really asking them like, hey, you wanna have a buyer consultation with me? I'm really just telling them like, that's what we do next. And because of this, I really never have any resistance to it. I've never really ever had a buyer. I don't know if it's just because of the type of buyers we work with. They're not, Zillow leads. They're really qualified, awesome leads who are really committed to working with you because they've watched so many of your videos, so they feel a sense of like connection to you already, I guess you could say. They really don't resist this buyer consultation ever, but that's something that has really systemized and just simplified my business. I don't just take random calls from new clients. They're not just calling me out of the blue like they used to. That is something that I'm very proactive about and I put on the schedule, and it just works really well. The next system that I have for my business is anytime a client closes on a home, I will add that client's name, the home address, and the date that the home closed, as well as the 6-month and 1-year anniversary, to a running list that I have on my phone, where I can access on my phone or I can access it on my computer anytime. And that way it makes it super easy for me to systematically pull up this list whenever I feel like it and batch schedule for either cards to go out, flowers, whatever it is that I'm wanting to schedule to send to these people, these past clients. I can just take a look at the list and see what 1-year anniversaries, 2-year anniversaries, 6-month anniversaries, 5-year anniversaries, what is coming up, and then I can schedule for something to go out to them within the next month or so. I keep a few different things in the notes section of my phone that I am able to copy and paste and reuse over and over to send to clients, because these are things that are pretty lengthy. It's a lot to type out, and I don't want to be retyping the same thing over and over again. And what I mean by that is, this is just one example. In this message, I'm just saying, here is a list of all of the questions I'm going to need for you to answer for me before I can write this offer for you. Another note that I have that I copy and paste often for my clients is the next steps. So once we get an offer accepted on a property, I will copy and paste this message that I have written that is basically just saying like, congratulations, your offer is accepted. Here are the next steps. It goes through like opening escrow, how to do that, mainly because our clients are out of state. And so I explain like how to have earnest money wired or how to handle it when you're out of state. And I just go through like everything from the inspection, appraisal, like how they get the keys, the whole entire process, so that they have something to refer back to. I do tweak it a little bit from person to person, because that way it doesn't sound like a robot. I will just, add in like the person's name I'm sending it to, or mix it up a little bit to make it a little bit more personalized. But it is a really long message that I definitely don't want to have to resend to them multiple times. So I do obviously keep them updated throughout the process as to what's going on. It's not like I just send them this message and then expect them to know, the whole process without ever talking to them again. And we also do go over the process and what to expect at the buyer consultation a little bit. However, I really just like to have something to send them in writing, just so that my buyers can have something to go back to and look at and see like, okay, what are the next steps? Or if they forgot what I told them on the phone, they can have something to refer back to. So the last thing that I systemize in my business that we're going to touch on today is my prospecting, which, if you have been watching my videos recently, our prospecting is more like marketing nowadays. We don't really do a lot of prospecting, but that is something that I systemize. And what I mean by that is when we film our marketing videos, it is the same 2 days that we film them every week, and then I systemize everything else that goes into making those videos. That is it for today's video. If you grabbed value from this video, head over to our channel. We have a handful of playlists that you might find helpful, and we'll see you next week.